Okay, let me check. Guys, is it clear now? Is it clear? Now, uh, does I'm audible? It is louder now. I think headphone. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I think someone increased some voice. Now, Thiru, is it fine now? Or just let me know. No, no, audible, sir. I'm asking to Thiru. Yeah, audible, sir. Now it's better, right, Thiru? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Let me share the screen. Just give me 2 minutes. And also, let me check whether it's keeping stream, live stream or not. Then we will start. Sorry, guys. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, let me share the screen and let's start today's session. All right. So before I continue, the name of the workshop which we scheduled today is Statistical Concept of Date is 20th. Thanks. Date is 20th. And so I hope everyone know me. So this is my LinkedIn ID. I don't speak much about introductions today because I want to cover very big topic today. And so this is all about my introductions, and I want you to visit to my, I wanted to visit to my page, LinkedIn, and try to just have a look at my experience and work professionals and all those things you can find out from here, guys. All right. So this is what you can go back to home page and you can try to find out which company experiences, all those things we have mentioned. So do we get recording for this? Yes, Ramana, we are get recording. Let me check whether, just give me 2 minutes. Okay, so I think it is going on. The live is going on. Let me check this. And okay, so I think this is the live video. Are you applying for job? I will share this. Just 2 minutes. Copy and let's go to here. Say live streaming. So it's on live video. So you can find out in YouTube as well. Thanks, Steve. Okay, so that's all good. 1 minute. Okay, so guys, the workshop, who can attend this? Any prerequisites required? So no prerequisite required. Okay, no prerequisite required to understand this. The third point, today, the duration of this workshop, minimum it will take 2.5 hours to 3 hours. So guys, I'm sorry because I will schedule little more time because I have to cover a lot of topics. So that's the reason. So the duration of the workshop is 2.5 hours to 3 hours. So I would really appreciate if everybody is work with me. That would be great, and we'll work together. See, if you listen this class, you get bored. When you work with me, you get good. So when you work with me, definitely you get some bug, you error. So try to debug. If not, whenever you stop somewhere, you can leave it. Anyway, this is in live. I will share my GitHub link. Everything I'll provide you. So no need to be worried at all. So, and we will understand all the concepts with easy way. and then these things we completed. Okay. All right, team. So who can be audience? Who can be audience for this workshop? The audience for the workshops are like for data analytics guys and BI, business analytics, and then machine learning, and then data scientist. So because these platforms definitely required statistics, and the name of the workshop is Statistical Concepts for DA, BA, Machine Learning, and Data Scientist. Pretty clear? So duration is 2.5 hours. So we will work together. I can see the chart window, which everybody post. And if anyone has any questions, I immediately take your questions and you work. So in statistics, in starts, the main key concepts which I covered today is descriptive statistics, descriptive stats, and inferential stats. And then we talk about hypothesis testing, and we talk about confidence interval, and then t-score and p-value. So I just wanted to tell you that there is a few concept might unable to understand by beginners, but no need to worry for that because I will cover all those things in depth in our classes. Statistics is a big topic. So in 2 weeks, 3 weeks topics, no one covered in 1 day or 2 hours, something like that. So I try my best to cover all those things in all the concepts, guys. Pretty clear team up to this. And this session is completely based on a live industries scenario based and okay and live industry scenario I picked up today based and which software we use software used for this statistical workshop stats workshop is the first one. We have VS Code or Jupyter Notebook, and then Google Colab. And then we'll deploy the project in Streamlit as well. So it's a quite big length of code, and I'll type. You can also work with me. Any questions, we'll understand. So up to this, am I clear, guys? I just need some confirmations from you guys. Everybody's clear? And do we get yes? So I'm clear, I'm louder, and can we start the journey? Can we start this topic now? The time is 10:20. So we just little 5 minutes late for live and all those things. Let's start now, guys. So the first thing, I know some of my existing students are with me, and I appreciate for your time. So don't be try to, if it's up to you, if you try to manage with me. So my question, if anyone join me for the first time, so do you have all these websites, guys? VS Code, Jupyter Notebook, Google Colab, Streamlit. At least Jupyter Notebook everyone has installed. Just please respond. If anyone not installed, please ping me. That's one. Okay. So what happened, buddy? I think someone raise your hands. So if anyone questions, Jupyter and Streamlit, not Jupyter. So Ramana, you know Google Colab? Yeah, so you can work with VS Code, no problem. You can work with VS Code. So guys, if anyone has any questions, I will take your questions at the end. So this is the live stream going on. So you can, I will post the live stream and then you can continue, guys. So I can see your chart window. Okay, Google Colab not installed. So Google Colab, you no need to install Vicar. And so if you have Streamlit, if you have VS Code, or Jupyter, that would be fine. All right. First, so all set. Let's start now. Let's start. So first introductions. You can watch me on LinkedIn, as I already told you. So I'll try to start this one slideshow from current slide. So statistic for data analytics, business analytics, machine learning, and data scientist. I'm from 8:30. Sure, sure, no problem, Manisha. Please continue and try to work with me. So if any issues, let me know. Okay, guys. All right, that's cool. So the first thing is, uh, so statistic for data analytics, business analytics, MLDS. First, so in today concept, I'll pick one project. So the name of the project is sales data analysis. So let me go back. So let's pick one project. The name of the project is sales data analysis for retail domain. Okay. So first we understand the business use case, problem statement, objective. Then we direct get back to the Python code. And then I introduced to statistical concepts. So we understand concepts, we code. We understand the concepts, we code. All right. So whenever you have any questions, you can ping me. So I can stop there and we can continue and try to help you for rest of things. Okay, guys. So the first thing, let me open my project PDF. Okay. Now, if you see this, first, sales data analysis for retail store using statistical approach. What is business use case, guys? In a competitive retail environment, understanding sales performance is a crucial for making business decisions. See, any projects, any company, wherever you worked, sales is the always live product. Everyone is rushing for the sale. So this month sale happen. So next year, the sale should increase. So it's a goal. If you apply for marketing job, so the sales will be, day on day basis, the sales. So everywhere in organizations, in IT firm, in retail firm, in banking firm, so every product, every person has a sale. So that's what I would consider sales is one of the live product. Retail manager need insights into which product are performing well. So do you need, if you heard about the stock market, stock has multiple product stocks we have. So we need to find out which stock perform well. So if the stock perform well, you get more returns, isn't it, guys? The same way, every company wanted to be invest the product on the product, guys. So the average sales volumes, variations across different categories. So understand the business. I hope understands the businesses. We need to find out the product of the sales, which product has high sales, average sales, and we try to check the marketing strategy and all those things. Let's get back to the problem statement. Uh, the problem statement is identify trends and patterns in sales and determine if the average sale volume differs from target value, for example, 20 unit. And we provide insights into sales performance across different product categories. So as in our batch, there's a lot of beginners, there's a lot of freshers. Some of them never heard about stats. See, when I ask multiple students, so everybody talk about stats means mean, median, mode. No, exactly, it's not. So that's also one of the easy part, but let's try to understand a lot of things about stats. So problem statement understand. So first business use case we covered, problem statements. We try to find out some trends, patterns in sales, and we try to provide some insights into sales performance across different product categories. So in our analysis, we try to pick some of the product categories like product ID, product name, category, unit sold. So for easy understand, as we work together, so I pick up a four product and we try to comparison, try to find a mean sale, try to find out a standard deviations and all those things we can do. So in the main objective of the business is we perform descriptive statistics and we perform inferential statistics for hypothesis test. And then we visualize the sales performance and we deploy, guys. Are you clear up to this? So the first one, what are the concepts we done so far? For this project, we discuss business use case. So we try to, and then problem statement, we try to find out the trends and patterns. And then, so the next one, objective. So what is the main goal? Objective, we try to understand. So first, I don't import any data set here. So I don't import any data set here. So we'll write a Python code. We will write a Python code to generate 4 product category. Okay, 4 product category. So up to this, so team, I hope I'm clear up to this topic. Yes, guys. Okay, good. So what are the things we done? So we have like any data set here, we write a code. So let's start together. So I'm use VS Code for this practical, and I will give all the documentations later. So minimize it. And once we go to minimize, I'll open my VS Code. So if you refer this article, just one moment. Very simple. What is business use case, guys? Retail domain. Okay. Retail domain. We try to find out mostly average sales volume, which product has performed well compared to others. That's the business use case. Product statement. We try to find out trends, patterns, some distributions, average sales volumes with target value. And we provide some insights to the sales. That's my problem statement. Objective, main statistical object of this practical is we try to build descriptive in stats, inferential stats, and all those things. Good morning, madam. So the session is on live stream. We already done. Let's get back to practical, guys. So in a practical, I want everyone to open a VS Code or Jupyter or wherever you're comfortable, wherever you experience, I mean, good at your software tool or IDE, you can try that. So right now I'm use VS Code because it's good to deploy and it's most user friendly. So let's go back and do it. So the first thing, I'll create this Explorer. I'll try to create a new folders over here and a new file in this VS Code, new folder. And today, statistic workshop, okay, and NIT. I create a new folder over here. And in this, right click and new file, let's say I can write code.ipynb. So this is Jupyter notebook file. Let's write a code here and then Control S save. So open your ID platform. Please confirm me, everyone. Open your ID platform. So I'm little speed today because I try to cover all those things a little early. So I do understand because a lot of them has run out of a patience. So let's try it. Okay. So thank you for your joining this Sunday session, team. And we try to complete this one now. Okay, that's good. So everyone open the platform. So first step is wherever any project you're gonna do is this markdown. Okay. And first we import library. Okay. Just when I execute, it asks me 3.9.7. So I think import library and it's deleted. So what libraries we write, guys? Normally import pandas as PD, right? So PD. The first one, pandas was for what, guys? It's for data frames. Import numpy as NP. Import numpy as NP. So the next one, import matplotlib dot pyplot as PLT because we do a visualizations. And then import cbon as SNS because that's for statistical visualizations. And import scipy stats as stars. Cool. So are you guys done? So if anyone from beginner, if you not understand, do not worry because I started my new program, data analytics and business analytics. This is not data science right now. So this is absolutely for non-technical and we can build all the codes in a class. Okay. Yeah. So guys, are you clear? Now If you have any questions, you can follow the WhatsApp community as it's given by my admin, Arif. You can find out the link if any question. So next one. So online team, did you work? Please let me know. Let me execute. Everybody done? Everybody completed? I need your informations. Yep, yep. Excellent. I'm talking to new students. Vikaruddin, what happened in issue, buddy? Let me PIQ you. Search. Second, why I can't find you. Unmute you. An issue? Vikaruddin, unmute you. Which issue है? Okay. Yes. So guys, everybody done? Let me know. I'm waiting for you quick. All right. Just type D. Just type D. Done very good. So you know what we done? This is for data frame. This is for ND array, multi-dimensions array. This is for visualizations. And CBON is for statistical. And SciPy is one of the statistical library to handle statistical functions, probability distributions, summary, frequency, all those things, Monte Carlo functionalities, and kernel density. Everything will take care by this SciPy library. Okay, good. Now, next one, we create the data set. So to create the data set, guys, we need to write a code. So in the code, what I try to write is here, the first one, what I try to do, I want to generate a random numbers using NumPy array. You know what is meant by NumPy, guys? Anyone remember what is which function we need to generate the random numbers? Anyone? Anyone, guys? Which function we use to rand comes np.random. Very good, guys. So we can use np.random, right? So the first thing I'll do np.random.seed 42. Okay. So what we done right now, we make sure that we generate a random numbers by using help of NumPy library. Whenever I run, every time, whenever I run the code, the same random numbers will be generated. So np.random means what? Every time numbers will change. I don't want to change my number because I have to submit this reports to my boss. So that's what the moment when you do random.seed 42, so random numbers won't be generated. Are you clear? So random number here, random number won't be generate, guys. So that's the reason we're using it. Am I understand, guys? So, okay, let me close this. Now I will write, I want to create a data set. So this, I want to write a code to create a data set. How to create a data set? First, I'll pick a data and using this data, I will create a, okay, let's say dictionary. In dictionary, what we use? Keys and values, right, guys? So I can use product ID and comma. So I want to use range of the product is become 20 items I'll take. So that's why I can make as 1 to 21. Oops, Control G. This is product ID and I will change it. Okay. Now enter. So then every product ID I have, so definitely we have product name or not. So this would be my product name key and values would be, I'll write as little f format. So do you know in string, whenever you write a format, you should apply a curly braces and we try to say that as like for I in range of how many values I considered 1 to 21. That's perfect. Okay, did I change anything wrong? Let me check and comma try this range. Yep, that's right. It's so you guys, are you writing with me? F product I iterations and I try to check the range of for I to 21. Fantastic. Now, if every product has which category of the product belongs to, So I can take category keys and np.random and choice. I want a product choice. It's my choice. I want to check the product as electronics. Okay, so that's not an inbuilt, so we need to write it electronics item. And then I'll take some clothing item and I'll take home item and I'll take, so which item? Let's say sports item. So this is essential for every human being or not? So we need electronic and we need, these things are really essential for everything. Now let's go to 20 and then I'll apply as comma, enter. So I think product ID, product name. Okay. So the next one, I'll go ahead with unit sold. So every product has, let's say, so I'll think, let me check like, okay, so np dot random, okay, I'll tell you what I try to do in this one, unit sold. Let me portion, it's not poison, it's portion. All right, guys. And then I can use as lamb equal to 20 and let's size of quantity is 20. Okay. So here guys, this is portion distributions. What is distributions? I'll explain now. We have few distributions like uniform distributions and how many distributions guys? Binary distributions, Gaussian distributions, portion distributions. So whatever unit sold, please np dot random portion distributions size and 20. So another product which I take definitely guys, whenever sales date is very important for, I want to make a, for any product guys. So here, let's take the date range. So which range I will start date range from, let me take as 2023 and 1 January 1. Okay, let's say on this date you order some items and periods for 20 and then frequency, oops, frequency equal to distributions. So I hope you done this guys. So please let me know, are you completed this one? So here what I done, product ID. In this product ID, I considered range of integer between 1 to 22. Okay, this is unique product ID, definitely unique product ID, because whenever you order any product from Flipkart and Amazon, will you get same product ID or different product ID? You will get different product ID. Product name. So based on the product name, so here a product name will generate like product one, product two, product three. For 20 product ID, for 20 product name would be generate this. Understand? Category. So these are the categories of, we have electronics, clothing, home, sports. We have 4 categories we picked up and np dot unit sold. So what exactly it will do for each product using portion distributions, we'll give a mean of 20. So normally this is, model count. This would be the model count data for sales over time. So what exactly we'll get, the result we should get random array of 20 integers for each unit sold. All right, guys. Now sales data, as you know, it generate a date starting from 1/1. Okay, like 1/1/2023. So right now, okay. So for that, I'll create a new data frame, sales data equal to bd dot data frame, and I think I need to apply as data. Oops. So this is data. I make his data as a variable or not. So data. So now what I do, I want to print. Let's check sales data. Okay. So let's print sales data. Just go back and execute. Okay. So why we got error? Name range is not defined. So guys, anywhere missing? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Now try this. Fantastic. So guys, are you able to see this? How many categories we have? Product ID, product name, category, unit sold, sales data. So product ID one column, product name one column, category one column, unit sold one column, sales date one column. So please let me know how many of them got this. Please let me know how many of them got this. So got it. Very good, Darshanika. What about rest of them? Okay, can I share this code? Wait, let's copy and everyone, Control V, I share. I post the code, copy that and copy it, and you please enter in your. So here, so this display the data sets here, guys. This one, display the data set. So I hope most of them people are got this. Now, right now, this data set is stored in where, guys? In object. So I have to bring back to my CSV file. So I'm waiting for everyone. I'm waiting for everyone. Are you guys generated? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? So in real time, we have a data set. So from the data sets, you import the data sets, but at least understand how to create a data set by using some of a very simple code, this one, isn't it? Very, very simple code. And today entire practical is very simple code. I know the one who completely for beginner might be a little double. Product name logic is not clear. Product name. So here product name, F means format string. Whenever you format string, you always try to apply curly braces, guys. Understand? Product I means what? I generate 20 product, right, Ratan? For 20 product, product one, product two, product Ramana, product one, product two, product three. I hope you got me now. I hope you got me now. Yes. Yes, good, good. So how many of them got response? Please finished it. Anyone face any issue? If anyone face an issue, then only ping. Finish. Very good. Fantastic. Narendra, completed. Very good, Ramakrishna. Nice. We done that. What is NP dot? Okay, Pratima, that's a portion distributions. I will tell you few distributions when the distributions topic comes up. I mean to say this is one type of distributions where we implemented in our statistical. All right. Okay. Done. I'm just waiting for everyone. So np.random, that means the result, it will create a 20 integers. Do you see which one is that? So category, which one is portion is given here? Unit sold, unit sold. Do you see these units are randomly generated or not, Pratima? 25, 15, 17. So no one teaches how to create the data sets like this. Great. Oh, is it? Nice, Kumud. Fantastic. Continue, you created? Oh, nice, thanks, Kumud. No one teach you how to create data? Okay. Now let's try. Okay, let me tell you this data set is stored in object memory. Now I have to get out from memory to my system. So what do you need to do? So oops, let me close it now. And I will try to save the data frame, okay, to a CSV file, Now let's try sales data dot to CSV, and then I call as sales data dot CSV and index equals to false. That's cool. So now execute this. Now the file is saved. Let's check which locations the file is saved. os.get cwd and try this. So in this locations, my file is stored. So just go back to my locations and read. So finally, we created a data set as per my industry requirement. If your dad is business, if you start a business and in your business you wanted to make some of the Excel sheets, you can write a Python code using that and you can add on all the attributes and you're done it. So guys, are you done? Are you generate a new file? Please update me and then do Control S. Even though you can work in Jupyter, you can get it. So that's not an issue at all. Let me know how many of them done. Done. Kumud, you got it? So, okay, if you don't write index false, so what happened? So you can show previous code, please. Okay. You can write done index true. Do one thing. You can remove index and try. Okay. Okay. So done up to this, guys, everybody. So after you fetch the done, very good. So if you work in VS Code, wherever folder I created, in the same folder my file is saved. So that's what you have to, because in your system, most of the time, we don't remember which path the system generated this file. So what you need to do, just you can go back and sales data to false and write this code. Always remember this code, guys. These two lines you always remember whenever you try to, if you build machine learning models, you want to model, generate some of the predictions. If you want to save the predictions to your system, so you need to be write this line of code to get back to the things. Clear. Fantastic. So can we move on to the next one? Can we move on to the next one? So once we create generated now, once we dataset created, fantastic. Now, so just go back to, so we write a Python code to generate a simple dataset for the sales analysis project. Next one. Let's introduce to statistics introduce. In statistics, always understand we have a two concept, population and sample depth. What is meant by population and what is meant by sample? Very simple. Assume you have large group of people. From large group of people, if I randomly pick 2 or 3, this is my population. This would be sample. Am I correct? I hope everyone know this, guys. Yeah, no index column will be created. Exactly. No index column will be created. That's right, Ram. So guys, understand in the statistics, first concept is population and second concept is sample. So large group of people is called population and large group of people is called population, and randomly pick sum of individual is called sample. This part we understand. Okay. So statistical concept, the first technique, the first concept I want to introduce is descriptive statistics. In descriptive statistics, so what exactly it's saying? Describe the statistical information of the data set. What is the descriptive statistics, guys? It's saying describe. So can we consider exit polls as EX? Yep, you can mention. So describe just, okay. So please listen, Surya, then we will go for it. So describe the statistic of the data set. In descriptive statistics, in Python, we write describe function or not, guys? We have describe functions. Am I correct, everyone? So the student who beginner, just you try to concentrate the class and yeah. Cherry, why index false? Because index cherry, Chetan, index false means no index column will be created, buddy. Okay, Chetan. So this class notes where you upload. I upload in GitHub, Jane. I will give you the GitHub file. You can refer to. Chetan Cherry, are you clear? Thank you, Ramakrishna. So what is meant by index false means no index column will be created. So the data set is freeze over there. Okay, good. Next. So describe the statistic. In describe, we will get mean, we will get median, we will get mode, we will get variance, we will get standard deviations. We have all the concepts comes under descriptive statistics class. So in descriptive statistics, what are the informations we get? Mean, median. What is mean? Average of the numbers. Median, midpoint of the numbers, n plus 1 by 2. Mode, frequency of the numbers, variance and standard deviations. Okay, if you don't know how to compute, let's understand a little theory of this one, and then we get back to the practical, guys. All right, so I'll make some of the here. Let's try distributions, standard deviations, PPT. Okay, this is standard deviations PPT. Let's go back to variations. Please, team, I know statistic a little bit. First, we understand theory, then we write a code so that theory and practical both can sync. So you can happily mention these practicals on your resume profile. Statistics towards the machine learning, statistic towards data science, stats towards data analytics and business analytics. Anywhere you can implement. Let's go back. So let me tell you, this is a population data or not? From the population, I take one state, it is a sample, guys. So this is population data, this is a sample data. So 10 different sample gives 10 different means or measures, isn't it? So one entire world can split into multiple country. So here the world is population. Let me tell you, the world is population and the world is population data and the separate countries are sample data. I hope this thing is pretty easy and non-technical guy can understand. Okay, let's go back and try to understand this now. Okay, 1 moment. I hope you see my screen. Little brightness. I'll increase the brightness. 1 moment. It will be better now. Just go here and try. So mean. Before I go back, I'll try to examine a simple things. Just try to, okay, slideshow from current student. So guys, please see the, assume I have one data set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you please tell me what is the mean, guys? What is the mean? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by 5, which is 3. The mean is 3. What is median? Median is 3. Mode is, because if you have any frequency value, you can apply that. If no frequency value, you can consider as 0. All right. Yeah. Mean, mode, median. So I hope of this 3 point, you guys clear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the mean is 3, median is 3, mode is 0. If I have mean is another 3 value, then mode is 3. This is simple, and we keep study from 7th class onwards what's meant by average. That's good. So the next one which we have is try to understand. As we work with sample variance, look at the formula. This formula saying xi minus x bar n minus 1 sample variance, guys. So how to compute a sample variance? Try to understand. What is the mean over here? The mean is 3. Now apply this formula in the data set. 1 minus 3 whole square plus 2 minus 3 whole square plus 3 minus 3 whole square plus 4 minus 3 whole square plus 5 minus 3 whole square. This is called variance. So guys, in today, I don't explain in depth, not required, go in depth. So mean, median, mode, variance. Are you clear? The 4 points. Then we go back to the practical. Everybody clear the 4 points? Non-technical students, the student who joined for the first time, the students who joined for the first time, mean, median, mode, variance. Yep, guys. Variance not. Ramana, very simple, buddy. See, xi. Now try to understand. What is meant by xi? x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, right? X bar. X bar means average. X bar means average 3. 1 minus 3 whole square plus 2 minus 3 whole square plus 3 minus 3 whole square plus 4 minus 3 whole square plus 5 minus 3 whole square divided by n minus 1. 5 records minus 1, which is 4. So variance is small. These are small things. Are you clear variance now? Okay, good guys. XI means, no, Chetan, XI means, in school days, don't you study guys? So let me tell you, 1, 2, 3, X1, X2, X3. So keep goes on. I can write as XI. Chetan, clear now? Yes, buddy? Yes, Chetan. X bar is average. X bar is average. So we have population mean equal to mu, sample mean equal to X bar. So this is what indexing. You have to remember these things, guys. So I hope understand how to compute variance, how to compute variance. Next one, this part we done, this part we understood, this part we understood, this part we understood. Next, go back to standard deviation. So root of variance is called SD. Sir, why sample variance is divided with n minus 1? That is a formula. Good question, Sahu. If you see the formula, very good question. I will try to introduce. You need to remember the formula. If for population, let me show you the slide. One moment. Where is that? Variance. Now I'll open this and let's go to this one. Do you see variance? What is variance? Spreads data towards mean. Spread the data towards mean. So if you find out the mean is 3 and variance also 2.5 guys when you solve it. So here, if the data is population, we can apply denominator is capital N. If it is a variance, you can apply n minus 1. So this is the formula you need to remember. Clear, Sahu? Ranjan Sahu. If, because every time we work with sample, so the sample formula is denominator is n minus 1, population variance formula is capital N. Please respond me. Are you understand or not? So guys, can you hear me? Yep. Yes, sir. Good. Next one, what is standard deviation? If you go for standard deviation, let me finish this. Population standard deviation, sample standard deviation. Root of the variance is called standard deviations, guys. So root of the variance is called standard deviations. So how to compute the root of the standard deviations? Try to understand, and then we go back to slideshow from current slide. One moment, from current slides. So if you refer to this, try to understand. I have few records. Try to understand these two records. And if you refer to this, we have dollars and we have some currency. Like, I want you to notice this two part guys. This one, I want you to notice the two part. This attribute, this column and this column. Two column, please remember. Please focus on two column. If you try to find, the data is population or sample, anyone? The data is population or sample. This data, whichever I considered, is the data is population or sample? Chetan Cherry and Ranjan Sahu, answer me, population or sample? Sample. This is not a population. This is a sample. Thank you for your response. What is population? If you have more number of records, it is a population. From more number of dollars, I bring out some 10 records, which is a sample. Every time we work with sample itself, guys. Always remember, most of the time we work with sample. So sample is called statistics. So that's what I'm saying. It's a big topic. So if I explain so depth, it will take more time. It will take 1 day, 2 days. So that's why I try to sort it out, all those things and try to finish it. So the next one is dollars. I mean, if you take mean, how to compute a mean? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus how many records? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So do you see first one? Just now you can focus this one. We compute a mean of dollars and pesos. We compute the mean. Once you compute the mean, we compute sample variance. How to compute sample variance? 1 minus 5.50 whole square plus 2 minus 5.50 whole square plus 3 minus 5.50 whole square divided by n minus 1. So we got sample is 10.72 and sample is 3,793. This is the sample we got. Once we got the sample, do you see what is the standard deviation? If you see the standard deviation, root of 10.72, root of 3793, this is called standard deviations. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear? So this is a simple calculations of how to compute mean, how to compute median, how to compute mode, and how to compute variance, and how to compute standard deviations. So guys, I hope I'm clear this part. I hope I'm clear this part. Yes or no? Good. Fantastic. So I know some of students already left, but it's up to you. Anyway, the session is in live and so clear with formula, but how it helps. Ramana, what are you saying? Can you, if you're working professionals, if you try to find a mean, it will give you some insight or not? Ramana, in your stock market, yes, in the stock market, they will check the average price. Am I correct? So there's a lot of things you try to help us. So this is what statistical concepts, how to help means what? Every concepts help in our machine learning journey to build a regressions model. We'll check all these concepts. We build a classifications model, right? Okay, next one. So this part we clear, guys. Can we go back to the code now? Let's go back to the code here. And where is my, just try to write with me, guys. And first we'll go for descriptive statistic. In descriptive stats, as I told you, I'll take a little more time and I appreciate your patience with me. First one, what is the name of the attribute? Sales data. Okay, now if you try to open, just open, this is my sales data. We have product ID, product name, category, units, and we can find out over here. Now for descriptive statistics, I write like, let's descriptive and stats. I create a variable. And so how many attributes we have? So unit sold, descriptive status always deals with number. So that's why first I will try to check with unit sold. I will check this attributes, unit sold. All right, just go back and we try to work with sales data and unit sold and just describe function. All right, just go back with describe function. So this is what we done. So the next one I try to print and so first it will print this descriptive. Then in the next line, I'm saying please mention descriptive statistics for units sold. Okay, descriptive statistics for units sold. And then so it's tomorrow 5:30. Okay. So the next one is print and descriptive stats case. Okay, so this part we try to see. Code is not done. What I try to do, descriptive statistics always able to help you for the numbers. So what is meant by numbers? I mean, in our data sets, we have product ID. This is not required. Product name, category, sales data. So that's why we have units sold. I'll consider it as units sold now. So the next one, what I try to do now here, I want to try to find in separate mean underscore sales. I'll create one variable and median underscore sales. I create another variable. Mode underscore sales. I create one variable and variance underscore sales. I create one variable. Standard deviations sales. Okay. I create how many variables, guys? How many variables? 5 variables. Just now I explain 5. Now from sales data And which unit solds? I need to compute with unit sold dot mean. Okay. Try to find out the mean. So the same thing, mean. Okay. Now let me copy the same thing and I'll apply here again. And then I'll apply as median. All right. Median. So mean, median done. And I'll again apply for mode. So mode, you have to pass you have to pass the zero index. Okay, that means this is a little you need to find out here. So return the modes of the series. So Boolean, you can mention that the zero over here, guys. And then for this one, which functions we have var variance function. All right. And for this one, we try to write as, let's say, STD, standard deviation function. We done, guys, now. Pretty straightforward. So what we do here, we created for a descriptive statistics for units sold. And here, I want to find out some stats informations of these units sold product in depth. I want to apply so after that, I want to do a group by, because I will tell you why I'll do a group by here. So category stats equals to which data I have? Sales data dot group by which category. So if you see, we have some category or not. So 28 whom has multiple records, guys. So for that one, I need to go for the group by and just group by of this product, which attribute. I can go for category, capital C of, okay, small c, category. We'll consider the category. And then I'm going to group by with units sold, right? Just try to units underscore sold. So aggregate. So I need a few informations like I need sum and mean and then STD, standard deviations. And I want to reset index. So reset index. So how many have cleared this statement, guys? How many of them cleared this? So guys, are you able to understand this code? Very simple code. From this data set, we have units sold. We take a sales data. We take a sales data for one attribute and I try to give descriptive statistics. And then here to find out with more understandable mean sales, median sales, and mode sales, variance, standard deviations, we find out, guys. And after that, as I have 20 records, I want to find out aggregate of sum, mean, standard deviations, and all those things. Okay, just one moment. I will have left with, I want to display the result now. Let's display the result. Just I'll give you the code, 2 minutes. So I can try to print N and statistical analysis. Okay. Then I want to print all those things. So as I told you, you have to, whenever you write F, you can apply the mean. See, if you work in Python, this is simple. First day, you need to understand how to play around with strings. So this is string concepts you have to solve, and this is mean space. Fantastic. All right. And then I'll copy and I'll print here. This is mean. Then this is median unit sale, and this would be median sales. Then print. This is mean median mode unit sales, and this is, so it is mean by group bar. So Srikar, do you see here 30 product ID I have or not? I'm sorry, 20 line item. I want to group by home. Home 25, 21, So I want to group by with aggregate. I will show you the practice. I will show you the result. I hope you understood. Okay, Srikant? Okay, so this is mean, median, and mode sales. All right. So, okay, just give me 2 seconds. How many? Mean, median, mode. So the next one we have is variance. So here, variance sales. So what next? Last one is standard deviation, okay, of units sold. So this would be, I have like STD. So you need to type all those things. I just tab it. So finally, one minute, you can go for print and last line. And I want to get the category statistics. So you skip the mode. Mode I skipped. One moment, one moment. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for just one moment. Let me add that as well. I think I deleted, right? And then I want to print as category stats. Okay. So let me copy, and this is mode unit sales and mode sales. Okay, let's check. Let's hit execute. Try this. Fantastic, guys. Are you able to see this? Now I'll copy the code and I will share it in the chat window. Now, can you try this? Yes, Kumud, you got it now? Descriptive statistics for units sold. What is unit sold? Only one attribute I considered as unit sold. All right. Only one attribute I considered as unit sold. Once I got unit sold, okay, I got, if you count pen and paper, you get count mean median. After that, statistical analysis. So do you see individual? Mean is 18. Median is 18 point. I hope you get this. Mode 70. All right. And after that, minimum and maximum. If you see, if you open the data set, in this data sets, you got minimum value is how much, guys? Just go to the code. And if you find out the code, the minimum is 30. Check this. I think if you minimum is 13, isn't it? No, the 13 we have. And the maximum we have is 25. Maximum is 25. So guys, it's amazing. Are you understand or not? Now statistical analysis we understood. Categorical. So in the categorical, so how many category we have? Clothing, electronic, home, and sports. Now let's go to clothing. So if you refer to this, this is clothing. If you talk about the clothing, we have only one. So that's what the clothing sum is 21. So if you go back to check this, the mean is 21 because we have sum also 21. Electronics. In the electronics, can you compute 17 plus 19 plus 16 plus 21? If you find, so total sum would be 73 and mean is this one, and this would be the standard deviation. Now home, if you go to the home, can you compute home? 25 plus 19 plus 21 plus 22 plus 14 plus 17 and plus 25. When you try to find out, you got 181 and the mean will be 20. So now, are you understand or anyone has any more question? So in any company, any data analytics or business analytics, you need to know well today that how do you find out the standard deviations without using describe functions. You can also write a basic Python code and you try to get this part. So team, are you clear? None means there's a no value standard deviations because we have one record over here. So if you say category clothing, just good question. If you see the clothing, only one record or not? In one record, do you find standard deviation? No. Chetan, Chanti, are you understand, buddy? So, okay. So that's the reason you got none. So theory, concepts, practical. Does everybody clear? Does everybody clear? Yep, guys. I know some of them are leaving, but will you stay with me for rest of the session? Will you guys stay with me? And we'll finish. And it'll be, you learn a lot of things. Guys, interesting or not? Interesting or not? So are you learn a lot of things? Aggregate, average, you can also, come on, Srikar, aggregate, you don't know? Average, guys. See, now you're able to understand or not all the statistics. Okay, now I will introduce, I will aggregate means you consider as, yes, sir, it is interesting, very good, Sushma. So guys, now the next step, whatever I'm trying to explain, don't feel, so please continue. Session is insightful. Okay, Satish, we'll do it. We'll do it. I want everyone to work with me. We'll try to create a nice front end. I want you to stay. See, learning is very important. So try to do this. Okay, next part. Please, next concepts. Inferential statistic. What is meant by inferential statistics? Descriptive statistics always play with numbers. Always remember, descriptive statistics, descriptive stats always play with number. Today, next concept is 16th, which is inferential statistics. Okay, Arif, if you stay with me, you can, or else if you want to leave, you can leave. I will manage them. Okay, yep. Okay, so next one, inferential statistics. So guys, descriptive statistical part clear, inferential statistics. Let me tell you, this is little hard to understand, but please try to listen. I will explain, I'll explain 2 times for every concept. Okay. What is meant by inferential statistics? Inferential statistics, it always deals with probability and distributions. Understand? Descriptive statistics, it deals with the numbers. Units sold is a numbers. Now, probability and distributions. What is meant by probability? So a coin has how many sides, guys? A coin has how many sides? 2 sides. What is when you toss a coin? When you toss a coin, what is probability of getting head? Anyone? Head or tail? Yes, 1/2. 1/2. 1/2 means how much? 50 percentages or not? Okay, let's talk about this now. Okay, now same way, I want you to answer this question. A dice has how many sides? 6 sides, isn't it? A dice has how many sides, guys? 6 sides. Fantastic. When you roll a dice, what is probability of getting head? What is probability? I'm sorry. What is probability of getting 1? 1/6. What is probability of getting 2? What is anyone's a Venki? No, man. It's 1/6, Venki. 2/6 at వస్తుంది రాదు కదా. It's 1/6. Now, do you say when you roll a dice, what is probability of outcome 3? Again, 1/6. 1/6 means 6 point. If I divide 6.0, 6 ones are 6, 4, 0, 6 6 are 36, 4. So 0.16, that means 70. Equally, exactly, Srikant. So now 0.17, 17, 17 or not? Now, if I represent in my graph, so if you notice this slideshow from current slide, is this called uniform distribution? What we call, guys? Uniform distribution. Now you understand what's meant by uniform distribution? Because all the score has equal probability. So distributions graph creates from probability. On the point, distributions graphs create from probability. So that means roll a 1 dice would give you what kind of distribution? Uniform distributions. Guys, I hope understand. Roll a one dice would give you uniform distributions. For example, tomorrow is your birthday and you try to give the chocolates to 6 people, 6 students, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 student or 5 children. Every children you give 10 chocolates. What kind of distributions you will encounter? What kind of distribution you will encounter, guys? Uniform distributions. Guys, are you clear? In interview, if anybody asks, so what kind of distributions you can say as uniform distributions, all right? So this is all the distributions line. So let me finish rest of the things now. Now, can you roll a 2 dice now? So when you roll a 2 dice slideshow and from current slide, I don't explain much, just introductions and we leave. So when you roll a 2 dice, listen to me, what is probability of getting 1? What is probability of getting 1 when you roll a 2 dice? It would be 0. It would be 0. Am I correct, guys? So it would be 0. So how come when you roll a 2 dice, you never get outcome as 1? So that's why the output is 0 over here. So this is possibilities. So what is probability of getting 1? 1 by 36. I mean to say, see guys, how do you equally split data can be considered? Very good, Surya. That's right. Equally mention the data points in a graph is called uniform. Try to understand. See guys, the student who old student, they can know, but let me explain for new of students. Let me say here, try to understand team. I'll make this graph as change. I'll make this dice as constant 1, 1, 1. I will change, I'll rotate the graph 2, 1. Do you say I'll rotate the dice 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1. Are you guys clear this line? Now I'll change to 1 to 2. Now what do you do? 1, 2. I'll rotate this dice 2, 2. So how many possibilities we get? How many possibilities we get, guys? 6 into 6, 36 possibilities. Graduate, I have basic idea Python, not able to some concept. I'm moving to senior class because some sort of seeing reviews about universities. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So you can meet me in class, so I can understand. All right, yeah. So see, you have understand, but statistics also required. So please, if you not understand, I want you to watch it again. All right. See here, what is possibility? 6 into 6, 36 possibilities, right, guys? So in 36 possibilities, now try to understand. Always, do you remember in 10th class, our math teacher told you always check the possibilities using diagonal. Now, diagonal means what is probability of getting 1 out of 2 dice? 0. What is probability of getting 2 out of 36? 1 component, 1 by 36. What is probability of getting 3? 2 plus 1, 3 and 1, 2, 3. 2 by 36. Can I say this, guys? What is probability of getting 4? Anyone answer, please? Anyone answer? Probability of getting 4? Deepthi, you answer me now. Probability of getting 4. Excellent, Ramakrishna. 3 by 36. 4, 2 to 4, 1, 3, 4. So this is 3 by 36. What is, I'm sorry, yeah. What is probability of getting 5? Anybody? What is probability of getting 5? Let's check the diagonal. How many components? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 36. Guys, I hope understand. Okay, now math you clear. 10th class you not understand the probability. Now you understand this table. Isn't it? No, I'm just kidding, guys. So I hope you always check this, okay, these values. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Probability of getting 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 36. So this is the way we need to calculate over here. So finally, when I plot, do you see we'll generate one graph? This graph is called uniform distribution. So there are two distributions we learn. There is a mode distributions probability or normal distribution. Are you able to see this graph, guys? Are you able to see this graph? Let me tell you, in real time, whenever you go to any hospital or any doctor, any scanning is done, the doctors, if you don't have any health issues, you will get this graph. That means you have safe side. You are in safe side. Understand, guys? So always understand this graph. This graph is fantastic. To build any machine learning model, we need to generate this graph. So this graph is called, this is normal distributions. So let's try to understand. Roll a two dice. What kind of distributions we got? Normal distributions, guys. Understand, team? Normal distributions. So normal distributions, also called as Gaussian distribution. Also we called as Gaussian distributions. Gaussian distributions, exactly. Also we called as bell curve. Don't you think this graph looks like a bell or not? This graph looks like a bell, isn't it? Try this. This graph looks like a bell. True. This is a bell. Now go back. And also we can call the same thing as zero symmetry. Also we call this zero symmetry. Fantastic. So understand. So we have few more distributions like uniform distributions, normal distributions, and Gaussian distributions, probability distributions. We don't need to go back to in depth of this one. So this part we clear. So next one, there's a few concepts. Guys, everybody clear up to this? Everybody clear up to this? Okay. Now there is a few questions I want to ask before I want to introduce a confidence interval. The next concepts of statistics is confidence interval. What is meant by confidence interval? Let me ask you, in 10th class, both are same. Yes, Surya Kashyap, both are same. Normal distributions, that's what I write. Normal distributions, Gaussian distributions, both are same. Okay. In 10th class, whenever we write exam, board exam, guys, we have everybody write a board exam in 10th class or not? And if your parents ask, you can say, Mom, 95% confidently, I am saying the math mark I will get this test is, let's say, 90 to 100. Okay, or maybe you can say, let's say 90 to 95. Guys, are we talk like this or not in a real time with our friends, with our family? So if 95% confident, then what is error, guys? Anyone? What is, how many error? If 95% confident, then what is error? 5%, isn't it? Isn't this is called 5%? 5% means, can I say 5 by 100, which is 0.05 or not? 5% means 0.1. So in 95% confident, in 95% confident, in 95% confident, all right. So what is the interval then? The interval is 90 to 95. That means 90 is lower interval and 95 is upper interval. Guys, are you clear what I'm speaking? It's a big topic, but very easy way I'm trying to explain so that all non-technical students can be happily understand this concept. So non-technical students, I'm asking you, the new students everywhere. So what is meant by confidence interval? So every company wants to say that, okay, 95% I want to get my profit. Give me the value. You understand or not what I'm speaking? In stock market, people are saying that 95% income, I want to get it. So give me the info in confidence interval. So the same interval I need to find out in my data set today, 95. So Are you understood what is confidence interval? What is lower interval? What is upper interval? This lower interval is called estimator. Estimator. This is upper interval called estimator. Average. What is average? 90 plus 95 by 2. This is average or not? Divided by 2. This is called estimates. This is called by 2 is called estimates. So this is statistical terms, which these are technical jargons we are using in our day-to-day journey. So confidence interval, are you clear? So let me tell you. So we are trying to test case. So let me tell you guys, if, okay, you write exam, let me tell you, you write an exam. In that exam, if you got 94%, then what happened? You accept the hypothesis. And if you got is, after you write the exam, if you got 80%, then what happened? This 80% within the interval or not? Without the interval. So that's called reject the hypothesis, guys. Reject the null hypothesis. So accept the null hypothesis, reject the null hypothesis. So team, are you understand or not? See, we write an exam. Let me repeat again. Let me repeat again. You write it. Sometimes you give a promise to your parents stating, let's say any board exam is going on 10th class, and you say, Dad, 95% I write well, and I think I get a score between 90 to 95. So if your result is out and if your score is 94, you accept the null hypothesis. You're testing, guys. Null hypothesis test. And if you got 80%, you reject the null hypothesis test. Then the 5% which you have, which is called 0.05, is called p-value. Is called p-value. Guys, are you understand or not? Guys, are you understand what is p-value? This is p-value we compare in our machine learning model as we are going on in a lot of new students. So no, at this moment, this is good enough. Let's get back to write a code and we try to understand. So I want to ask to everyone, are you guys clear? The inferential statistic. Remember, descriptive statistics, we deals with number. Inferential statistics, we deals with probability. In this inferential statistics, we talk about confidence interval, we talk about estimator, we talk about estimates, we talk about lower interval, we talk about null hypothesis test, accept the null hypothesis test, reject the null hypothesis test, what is p-value, and all those things, we got it. How you calculate p-value? Very simple, buddy. If you're 95%, the p-value always try to, if you're 95% confident, the 5% is error or not? The p-value is 5%, guys. So this p-value is created by some of statisticians. Okay, Prabhu? So is for a model. No, whatever model is applying statistical concepts, mean it's varies for every model. No, that's a different concepts. But at this moment, I'll try to, let me show you this now. Go back to one of the slide and one moment. So this is p-value. For p-value less than 0.05 is reject the null hypothesis. Am I correct or not? You write exam. If you score is 80% mark, so error is 20% mark. So what is p-value? 2% or not? I mean 20%, guys. So we reject the null hypothesis. Guys, are you clear? So what is the p-value now? Okay. You need to remember this one. See, there's a lot of deeper dive in it, so not required. But at this moment, always try to understand if you're 95% confident, error is 5%. If you're 80% confident, 20 is error. If you're 90% confident, 10 is error. So this is the way we try to understand. And hypothesis testing. So this is, we already covered right now how to check the hypothesis. What is when to accept the null hypothesis, when to reject the null hypothesis. Can I go to the code now? Can I go to the code? Guys, up to this clear, everyone? Ramana, null hypothesis. Null hypothesis means, okay, if you, okay, just give me 5 minutes. I'll try to explain little hypothesis testing in depth. So then we go for a code, okay? Statement. What is meant by slideshow? From Ramana, as you ask, for you, I'm explaining. What is meant by hypothesis? I would say, Ramana, in Hyderabad, apple is expensive. It is a statement. Listen to me. What is hypothesis testing? I will try to little deep dive into hypothesis testing. Then we'll go for within short time over max statistics. Good, sir. Very good, Gomsi. Hypothesis testing. Okay. I would say, listen to me. Hypothesis testing, listen to me. This concept's clear. You never ask anyone, and this would be so good. Try. In Hyderabad, one apple cost is, okay, one apple is expensive. This is a statement, guys. If I would say one apple cost is 500 rupees, this become my hypothesis. Ramana, you understand now? Guys, are you clear? What is statement? What is hypothesis? Now, you call to your friend and you're saying, hey, mama, can you tell me in Hyderabad, does you call to your friend, and you're saying, does one apple cost is greater than 500? And you call to your friend, other friend. So if your friend, he will ask the two answer. Yes, one apple cost is 100 or 600. So guys, I hope you understood. Ramana, you cleared the two consequences over here. So the first thing, what is statement? What is hypothesis? If you call to your friend, statement, one apple in Hyderabad, one apple is expensive. It is a statement. What is hypothesis? One apple cost is 500. Hypothesis divided into two parts. The first one is null hypothesis, which is h of 0, and alternative hypothesis, which is h of 1 or h of a, h of 0 and h of 1 or h of a. This is called alternative hypothesis. So Ramana, you understand now? Up to this clear or not? Yes, please respond. Online team, are you guys understand what is hypothesis? What is hypothesis testing? Now we need to test this use case. So if the apple cost is greater than 500, then we just go back to this example. So if the mean, now I'll talk about one apple cost is equal to 500. If you try to check few apples now, if average apple cost is 500 or if average apple cost is 120. That means to say there's a two scenario comes up, guys. So we accept the null hypothesis and reject the null hypothesis. Now, what I'm trying to say, if the mean closer towards mean is called accept the null hypothesis, far from the mean is called reject the null hypothesis. Now, I know few of them confused, just I'll try to explain one more time. Assume, try to show the graph. Let me tell you, this is an Hyderabad city, okay? And in this Hyderabad city, you have three friends, friend one, friend two, friend three. Your friend told, okay, what is the statement? What is hypothesis? One apple is 500 rupees. Okay. Now you ask to the first friend, he said like, no, the apple is like 100, 120. And you can ask to another friend, he said 220. And another friend, he said 150. What is average, guys? What is average? 120, 220, 150. Something you can count as between 150, let's say. Now, don't you think the average is close or far from 500, guys? The average is close or far from 500? Answer me, Swarna now. Far, correct? Far means what? We reject the null hypothesis. We reject the null hypothesis. Understand now? If you ask another friend, 4, 5, 6, four friends say 600 apple cost, 500 apple cost, 650. Now the average is 520. It is close towards mean or far from mean? Close. Accept null hypothesis or reject null hypothesis? Swarna, answer. Accept or reject? Ramana, guys, are you clear now? This is the concepts of this is the concepts of hypothesis testing. Am I clear, team? Am I clear, team? Now, non-technical guy, it's a null concepts, exactly, except the null hypothesis. So see, this is a very basic, I mean, it's a big topic. So I'm trying to explain you in easy way, in layman terms, so that understand. Are you guys clear? So in inferential statistics, what are the topic we done? Estimates, estimator, hypothesis testing. Okay, hypothesis, what is statement? Statement versus hypothesis, null hypothesis, okay, and alternative hypothesis, accept the null hypothesis, reject the null hypothesis. Reject the null hypothesis means close or far from mean, far from mean, and accept the null hypothesis mean close towards mean, close towards mean. All right. And then what is confidence interval? What is confidence interval? What is p-value? All right. And distributions, probability. So we have like uniform distributions and normal distributions. Uniform and normal distributions. Oh, big concepts. Amazing students you are. You guys done? Based on scenario. So Surya, based on scenario. Yes, if your friend says Surya, the apple is 500, and if it's close to it, yeah, you can go for. Can you please send link in a chart? Which link, Jane? Hypothesis also accepted basic of p-value. Exactly. Apple. See, now how these concepts, these are the concepts we will implement. We will implement in regressions and classifications model, which is machine. Guys, are you clear? So, okay, so you don't think too much. I'll share the GitHub, no worries. Let me finish. I push all the GitHub, then I can share. Okay, Jane, don't worry. So guys, are you clear? So who is beginning for inferential statistics, never knew before? Now you clear, just think now. Who don't know before? Now you clear. Then we can write a code for this quick. Very good, Ramadan. Now Chetan. So now guys, this is in the short term we understand, and very good, Bharat. Let's go back and we get back to the code. In the same code, let me close all those things. Close it. So p-value. Now this one I write as inferential statistics. Now in the data set, I will apply hypothesis. Now you write a code. Code is clear. Concept clear. Practical, clear, damn easy. Now you can fit in any data sets in machine learning model. So what is confidence interval? Who decide the confidence interval? It's decided by statisticians. Who decide your the score is 60% first division? Prabhu, you not understand, man? How many times you had to listen, but still you not clear, Prabhu? समझ में आया कि नहीं आया, प्रभु जी? Now I write here. So guys, clear. Yes. Now what do we try to do? Theory clear, logic clear. Let's go write a code now. Confidence. See, in school days, 60% mean first division. Who decide this? Answer me. 70% mean A grade. 80% mean A1. Who decided? Mathematicians, researcher, isn't it? The same way, the confidence interval, yes, it's a standard. Someone has to decide, right, buddy? The same way, the confidence level is decided by statisticians. 0.95 means how much? It is a 95 percentages. If we 95 percentages, what is error rate? 5%. 5% mean what is p-value? 0.05. Okay. Now this is called, I create another value called degrees of freedom. Okay. I'll try to write some logics, guys. How to find out sales data, unit sold, because the more important part for me is unit sold. Okay. And minus one. Oops, my bad. I think it should come here. And minus one. Okay, just one moment, guys. Just one moment. See, man, you need to understand when we work on data set in ML, then confidence interval is 90. By default, we consider that we have two type of confidence interval. We'll go for 95, we'll go for 99. Both we can. All right. So let's go ahead and the first one we calculate. Now descriptive statistics code understand now. We'll write inferential statistics. In inferential statistics, first we confidence 95% we taken. Now what I'm trying to do now, okay, in this one, first I will take confidence level 95%, and degree of freedom means what I try to do here, I try to calculate the number of observations minus one. It is neat because T distributions. Okay. So T score, another topic comes up here, and we have population G test. Let me tell you. So tests are two type. So the data is two type or not? Populations data. We perform a test, which is G test. This is a separate topic. I'll explain later, guys. So I have to cover all the practical. So we'll finish it and then we'll try to go for this one. So see, populations data G test, sample data T test. You need to remember this one. Okay. So I need to compute. Now what I try to do here, I want to go for, let's sample mean, and I'll try to take a mean of sales and then sample. Okay, standard error I will consider it as a standard error. So if 95%, then error is standard error. How to compute? So this one you might little not understand, but I will tell you the explanations. You can refer that, or any questions you can ask me, guys, in later in my LinkedIn and all these things. Okay, so I'll write a little logic here, np.square, and then I will try to check the length of unit sold, and I will apply this now. Okay, so I will tell you what I done. Let me write down, then I will reach out to you because I do not miss the logic. So that's the reason. Let me compute the T score here. To compute the T score, I will create a variable T score, and stats T. I'll go for PPF, and one moment. So I need to compute the confidence interval, right? So confidence interval, I think 1 plus confidence level. All right. Okay, guys, don't worry. Just allow me some time. Let me divide by 2 degree of freedom. So what I'm trying to do, I have a concepts of statistical test, hypothesis testing, p-value, variance, confidence interval. One moment. This is what I'm trying to do. This is confidence interval. If I talk about 95%, 5% is error. All right. So one moment. I'll go this part for normal learner not required, but little I'll try to explain. Let me, what is margin of error? To compute the test cases, we need to require two concepts like margin of error, and then I can go for G score, T score. See guys, it's a try to little big concepts, but if I explain, it will take more than 4 hours and 5 hours, but uh, sample standard error. All right. And I want to go for confidence underscore interval. I'll take a confidence interval here and I'll go for sample mean minus margin of error, comma. I will tell you, let me write down and I'll tell you what exactly I done, margin of error. Okay. And then print, don't left. We'll try to deploy as well. Deployment also pending. Confidence interval. I think go for I can say mean of units. So I go for little blending with all these things. And finally, I'll go for print confidence interval. Okay. So guys, let me check whether I got it. Sample man is not defined. Sample SAMPLE. Where is that, guys? Okay. Do you see its confidence interval for mean of units sold is? I was explained today in the example, if you're 95% right exam, if you're 95% confident, okay, so the range is 90 to 95 or not? Guys, did I explain you or not? The same way from the unit sold, if you go to the sales data, from the unit sold, this is the sold in 95%, what is the range for this attribute? So that's the code we've been write down here. So which formula I applied? For that, I want to introduce the formula called, sir, how long will be the class last? It will long another 45 minutes, Jane. If you have some work, you can leave and you can attend the YouTube also going on. Okay, so I'll try to complete this, guys. Okay, please share last code. Yeah, I will share. See, guys, what I'm trying to tell you guys. Let me say, very simple. The confidence interval, the T score is the formula X bar plus or minus margin of error. So to compute 90 and 95, so this is lower interval, this is upper interval. For example, if any organizations, I want to give you a small example right now, and then I can share the code. In Tata, 2024 years, 2023 year, I want to find out 95% hypothesis testing, what would be my confidence interval, okay, for the specific year. For that, I apply a T-score and the formula is X bar mean plus or minus mean minus margin of error, comma, mean plus ME, margin of error. So what is margin of error? I know some of them understand, but some of them not understand, no problem. So every product has to be required a test cases. based on these things. These are the logic, and this logic we need to apply in machine learning regressions model. But at this moment, I will share this code and I'll try to explanations. And in the meantime, I'll copy and get to the code to everyone just to go ahead and try. Can you please try? Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second, 1 second. And share the last code. Control S. Did I get any error? No. So what I'm trying to understand, what I'm trying to explain you in this code, guys, I'll basically find out the range of units sold at 95% confidence level. Am I clear? So we calculate t-score, we calculate margin of error, and we calculate confidence error. That means we are 95% confident the true mean number of units sold lies between 70 to 20, guys. 17 units to 20 units we sold at 95% confident level. So everybody completed. Are you got the same output or different? Very good, guys. Have you got different error or same error? Now I want you to wait for, I will take only 45 minutes, guys. I'm sorry. I'll take this. This is very good. If you go to Streamlit, it's amazing. I want you to work that as well. And let's try to finish this, guys. Okay, team. Control S, please save the file. Please save all of your file. So will you wait for another 45 minutes? Will you wait for another 45 minutes, guys? Yes. Okay, good. So confidence interval, we done. All right. Yes, sir. Okay, okay. Now, appreciate. Hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing, what I told you, p-value, right? So null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis, we done, but how to represent in this case? Okay, t underscore, I'll create a few variable, t underscore, t statistic, g statistics. See, this is in 2 hours, 3 hours. I cannot complete everything, but try my best to cover all those things. T test, okay. So do you see we have a concepts of t test first sample, okay? So what is meant by first sample? This by default inbuilt functions, which is given by stats dot t test and first sample. And let me write down, and I need to finish only few lines code. I think let me units sold. Okay, how many units sold for how many product we have? 20 product I have at this moment. And now print, I want to check whether my hypothesis is accepted or hypothesis is rejected in the code. So I want to, okay, just hypothesis testing. And here I go for t-test. Once you go for t-test, just apply. Okay, okay. So, wait. Which one, Chanti? I will come back. I will come back. In the meantime, you can solve the bug. Let me write a small logic here. T statistics p value, t test units sold 20. Okay. And testing t test. Okay. Is done. Print and t statistic. I think. So guys, whenever you work with string after the class, little understand about print f with this curly braces. Remember this one, all right? T statistic and p value. I try to compute the p value. I mean, I'm not compute, the library will compute for this. For more understanding, you have to come back to the classes, guys, because I'll explain all the things so in depth, but that's what being a non-technical into little takes some of what is p-value 0.05. Why 0.05? Because 0.05 because we are 95% confidence. We reject the null hypothesis. All right. And the mean units sold uh, is different from 20. Okay. Now just if we done else. Okay. So here I will print this now. Give me 2 minutes. Fail, because fail to reject, isn't it? If we less than 0.05, then we reject the null hypothesis. If not, then fail to reject the null hypothesis means we accept the null hypothesis, guys. Hypothesis and okay. Let me finish the statement. The mean units sold is not different from 20, not different from. Okay, cool. Now let's execute. Am I get any error? Okay, fantastic. So guys, do you see the hypothesis testing T statistics is -1 value? Okay, this part you leave it at this moment because when the time comes, you get to know. For more further classes, I will tell you, but P value 0.12. So 0.12 means it is less than 0.05 or not, guys. So if P value reject, then it's not reject, it's fail to reject null hypothesis. So team, are you understand? Let me share this and you go back to everyone. Can you please execute this code, please, quick? And we got the t-test and p-value. So always remember, team, p-value always considered 0 to 0.5. Why? This is a statistical terms we considered for a standard value for that, guys. All right. Yeah. So Chanti, you got answer now, or still you have a problem? Still you have a problem? Name error, name stats not defined. Where I mentioned stats? In Chanti, I never mentioned stats here. Did I mention somewhere? Control, control F. Oh, okay. So in the above code, right? Uh, I think I got my output. Inferential statistics, sample main, sample standard area, stats dot t. Okay. So what error you got? No, sir, got it. You got it? That's nice. Okay, then that's good. Sir, which p-value we calculate is no significance value? Prabhu, you wait. I will talk to you. Which p-value we calculate is known. That's, come on, Prabhu, guys, I'll tell you. Okay, you come, I'll tell you in the class. All right, Prabhuji, you will come, I'll tell you. This one, I hope you understood. So what I try to do, in units sold, which attribute we considered? For this data set, we considered unit sold. Okay. For this unit sold, we compute a p-value and hypothesis testing. So for that attributes, t-test just first sample. This is one of the statistical functions. You need to little read them up, and because we don't have, if I explain, it'll take another 1 or 2 hours about this concept. So right now, as I mentioned, 0.05, it is reject or fail to reject because we have 0.12. If p-value is greater than 0.05, then we reject the null hypothesis. We reject. Guys, clear up to this? Now, once we done hypothesis testing, next last step, what we go for visualizations. Okay, in visualizations, what are the graphs I explained you guys? SNS.set. Okay, now try to write with me. And this is the last line. Style equals to, I'll make as dark grid or white grid. Sorry, I think if you come back in my previous classes, I was explaining what is meant by white grid, what is meant by dark grid concepts. So I make my background as a little grid. Please write along with me. And if not, so let's plot distributions line. I told you distributions of how many units sold. I'll plot the distributions line here. So let's try the simple code plt.figure plot.figure. So I can go for fig size equals to 10 width and 6 height. the graph is 10 width and 6 height. Now SNS, it is what is SNS, guys? Statistical, oops, SNS dot, I think histogram. I want to plot histogram of my sales data. And from the sales data, I will go for units sold and comma bins. What is bins? I hope my students knows it. Bin instance KDE equal to true, kernel density equals to true. And then I want to make a title of my graph as oops, TITLE, plot title as, so let's try to make a title as distributions of units sold. This is my title. And for x-axis, what I need to draw, guys? For x-axis, I have to draw like x level, and the name of the x-axis is units sold, and PLT y level equals to, let's say it is frequency, all right? And then PLT dot AX, axis line. I want to create another axis line. The name of the line I'll show you. Mean sales, comma, color equal to, oh, wait. I want to change the color to red. And because my students knows it, what is line style. So please wait, you got some nice graph. I want to let me finish this. And label. Whenever you try to apply a label, you try to get the graph. Oops, I can go for me. All right. This, just go back to this. What happened? Anything missing? PLT dot AXH height and horizontal vertical. AXV vertical line. I don't want horizontal line. AXH means a horizontal line, vertical line of mean cells, color red, line style 2 dots, and name. Fantastic. Now what I'm going to do, let's copy the same code, and here I'll do paste again. So it's I will write as median sales and RGB. Let's take a blue, line style is this one. Let's see, this is median. All right. And then again here, this is mean and mode sales, and mode I will color mark as green, and level equal to mode. Okay. And PLT dot legend. Fantastic. And then PLT dot show. First, distributions of units sold. Okay. Rather than I want to, can I get this? Okay. Wait. Wait, great. Okay. Let me complete. Let me check somewhere I missed it. Wait. So you got it, graph? So I think, why did I miss it? Kumud, how many of them got the graph, guys? I go, Kumud, you got it. Okay, no problem. Let me finish and then we'll try to debug it. That's not a big issue. We'll try to do it. First, I will write a got it. Right, guys? You got it? Nice. So let me write all the code. Box plot for units sold by category. So let me finish all the code. I give another 5 minutes. PLT dot figure and fig size equals to again 10,6 now, and 10,6. So here, just go back and all right. So okay, I don't want to pick this. Now SMS dot box plot x equal to x-axis I need category, and y-axis I need units underscore sold, And then data, I'll go for like sales data because so units data we done. Now PLT dot title. Here, I want to go for box plot of units sold by category and PLT dot X level. I'm sorry. I go to X level, which is category. If you try to write with me, try. If not, let me finish quick. Y level, I have units sold because I have two things now and PLT dot show. This is box plot for sold by category. Last one, I want to plot the bar plot or bar plot for total units sold by categories. So can you please write second line code? Is it working? Team, try that second paragraph. In the meantime, let me finish and then anyone completed? Darshanikant, Figure and Prabhu, Araraya, 10,6 and okay, SNS dot bar plot and x equal to let's go for category and y equal to total units. This is because I want to total units. So data, which data? I'll take a category. So there's no outline. Very good. See, the data is very, if I don't know, I use random parameters, right, Kumud? I use random parameters. So that's why if in the random parameters, if I got outlier, then that's okay. And then I can say total units sold by category. So how many categories, how many product category we have this? Anyone in our data set today? How many product category we have? I think stats. 4 categories, right? Good. Now I want to go for completed X level, Y level, and category and PLT dot Y level. Let's go back and total units sold and then PLT dot show. So guys, please write down this one quick and done. Okay. Yes or not? Let's go back, control S. Let me check. Do I have any error? I will rerun again. Oh, fantastic. Great. Now, guys, can you tell me, okay, why I got this now? Access. Am I done something wrong? So guys, how many graph you got? 2. Okay. Right. So let me check. Do I done something wrong, guys? Let me check. So everyone got 2 graph or 3 graph? Actually, 10,6 category data equal to category data equal to let's go for category stats. All right. I try to make a bar plot now. Total units sold by category, total units sold. So I got my distributions line. Is it capital W? Oh, no, it's small w itself. Theta. Somewhere missing. This we got distributions of units, box plot we got, bar plot. Okay. SNS dot bar plot. X-axis category and data unit sold. Sir, I got 3. Any mistake? Check this. Darshan Kanti got 3. Okay, do one thing. Let me restart. Sir, it's small in category. Rohit, where is it? X level C. Now try this. SNS dot bar plot. Oh, okay. Sorry, man. No, still. Let me check. X-axis category or wait. I don't think so. Unit sold on bar plot. Y level. No. So Y equal to units underscore sold. Where exactly is it? Okay. Units underscore sold. Oh man. Wait. Okay. Just wait. Let me PLT do one moment. Restart and restart. Restart one more time and run all. Give me some time. I got it now. I got it. Sometimes you have to read again. That's okay. So how many of them got, guys? Anyone? Okay. So anybody got this? Or one moment. So data. So D data. Okay, you guys got right. Let me check one out. So where is the category stat used as mentioned data category stats? Okay, now I got it, guys. Now I got it. Check this. So team, I hope clear. Wait, I will share this code. Copy and chart here. Everyone enter this. Can you please use and let me know and just restart it and rerun one more time. File and save. Okay. Amazing. Now, if you see this, we got distributions and module has no attribute XV line. Pratima, can you update pip install matplotlib one more time? Or you can try to fix the error, Pratima. Okay. Yeah. So guys, do you see what kind of graph is this? What kind of distributions? Anyone? Distributions of units sold. What kind of distribution? Do you see the mean normal distributions? Very good. Normal. So we need to consider the normal distributions or not? And box plot. In the box plot, if you see home, how many products we have? 4 products. Home unit. Can you please tell me from this graph which category has highest unit sold? Which category has highest unit sold based on the box plot? Anyone? Anyone? Excellent. So does not have total parameters. Shekhar, Behra, you can try in after the class. I will share the code. Okay. We about to just focus it and then we go for it. So home. Do you see home product has highest unit sold or not? Okay, Behra. Which product has lowest average? Lowest average. Do you see this line? Do you see sometimes this is highest point, this is lowest point. Sometimes we consider this point as average or mode points, guys. So can you tell me which one has lowest average? Lowest average is spots, guys. Do you see? This is not an average here, and you can go for sports item. Next one. Okay, do you see total units sold? So out of the four category, what is the which unit has more sold, home unit or not? So guys, what you understood, any business you pick, any business you pick, you try to find out a graph can makes your business so easy. And because of the graph, all stock market runs. And we not only understand, and from the case study, just one moment, if I go to this, so what I'm trying to do, so this project, you can mention your resume as Detail Insight Dashboard, Sales Performance Explorer, Written Analysis Hub, Sales Trend Analysis. So I'm going to copy them and just copy and same code, but you change little data and you can go for your resume building projects as well, guys. So this is the data set. So now I'll try to explain what is the, before I go to the conclusion, let's deploy this one. For deployment, I will use Streamlit. So I had a same code, guys. Whatever code we write in IPyNB file, I copy all the code I mentioned in this file, and I'll mention this copy. And before I go back and just try to terminal, new terminal, and go to code, CLS, just Streamlit, run. Oh, I'm sorry. So I think I have to get back to the file path locations, CD, statistics, and then in CD statistics, I'll go to Streamlit run and app.py. Try this, and 1 second. Oh, super cool. Do you see sales data analysis for retail store? Sales data, we created this report, and descriptive statistics and category statistics, confidence interval, visualizations. So man, isn't it? Just go big, and I will share this code, copy and chart, and everyone try this now. Try this now. Isn't it amazing, guys? Now look at the visualizations. In this one, you cannot prepare this report in your Excel, and you can easily find out in your Streamlit app. I mean, in front end, we can create a front end, and this report, this file I can share to my leader, and he can analysis of the data set. So you write a SQL query to get the data sets from database, and you try to generate this report, and it's awesome. So you try to bring any data sets from Kaggle repositories, and you, if any working professionals, you can pull out the data from there, and you can implement all the technique. So this is the simple explanations and amazing technique we implement as. Trust me, this is test cases we done, p-value we done, a lot of things we covered in 2.5 hour sessions, and I can say we started at 10 and it's almost like 12:30. It's not complete code. Oh, is it not complete code, Zane? One moment. One moment. Wait. Wait. Control A, right click, copy, and so till, wait. 1 second. Do one thing, I can split the code. So total how many lines I have? 103. So I'll split. See, same code. I didn't do anything extra, just add a streamlet. See, if you see st.title, now go back to my front end. So st.title, sales data analysis report. st.write. So this is what these applications we done. So you can refer st. That is the new lines we've been added. So here, first I will share the 53 lines of code. So let's copy, and I want everyone to paste here and enter. Just let me know once you're done, please. This is the first part. And second one, Wait, I'll copy. Let's try this now. This is second part. Try this now. Both. In the meantime, these things I will, please you try. In the meantime, I will share my GitHub. Just go to one second. Guys, you working? Please let me know once you're done. Okay, team. In the meantime, I can open my GitHub file and I will try to arrange all those things and share to you right away. I know many of them leaving, but still the one who are with me, I think you guys are enjoying and a lot of learning today. So I appreciate your time. Just go to my profile and repositories, set it. Okay. Let me commit this. Second. So how many of them got? Anyone got? Okay. Let's upload all the file. Let's upload all the file. Almost done. Please do try this. I'm waiting. No problem. Just go to my Git and repositories, and then stats and copy and I will. The last step we follow is 1 second, 16 and 17 we deployed using Streamlit and GitHub and give a start to my GitHub. Give a start to GitHub this. Still code is not completed. No. Yes. Okay, do one thing. I'll copy and I'll share my GitHub file to everyone. Can you please click it? Can you please click it and download the app code? Whatever code I write today, I posted. Please try that. Please try that. Okay, so just go back to my things done. So I think whether the live is going on, let me check and go to my Git and try this one.
Get ready with me.
I think it's going like this. Right? So statistical for so it's cool. Let's go back to this still code send the graph code. Chanti, I already shared the graph code to you, or I want you to, guys, I want you to click the GitHub. So once you GitHub file, let me show the GitHub code. All the notes, everything I've been posted here now with code explanations. Just go back to the code and once you refer to my Git where I done it, just once, can you show course content for your upcoming training? Ramana, already I just, okay, I will show you, just give me some time. But click this now and profile. In the profile, go to repositories and stats for DA. And I want to download app.py. Can you please download all the file? App.py. So please download and copy the code and you do it. I know it will take some time, guys, because deployment little error. But is it really? Are you guys enjoying? I thank you for 80 students who with me and spend with me for more than. So I need at least a comment and likes. No, at this moment, 5:30 p.m. mostly will be in working in office, but you get to know right now there's no other program. Just Bharat, search. Bharat, unmute you. Yes, unmute you. Any question? Bharat? Yeah.
Fabulous workshop.
Yeah, buddy?
Thank you.
Yeah, I shared. So guys, I want you to be and also there's a few things I'm left. See if you slideshow from current slide. See, this is the sir, lots of things I learned today. Thank you, sir. Very good, Avinash. So this is agenda we covered, and after that we work with. So we deep dive into practical. We use softwares like sir, same for Jupyter Notebook. No, Jupyter, you might be you get some error size, but go home and try that. Maybe you work in VS Code or Spider. Jupyter also you can do, or you can work in CMD, guys. Command line prompt you can try. You go to CMD, okay? Once you go to CMD and CD AVS code, okay, for me this one, and CD statistic, and in the statistics, I can go for Streamlit and run app.py. You can also go for this one. So very informative. Pradeep, I appreciate if your comments, thank you, Pradeep. You can try this. It will also open this Streamlit over here as well. You can also deploy using command prompt. CMD also you can try this, guys. Okay. CMD also you can try. So you can also create a front end. So you don't have any filter options. It's a report because we try to generate a report in the report for organizations, and based on the product, we take a sample products using NumPy random and we can give it. So you can also do this using CMD as well. So the new batch started. If any of your friends or anyone wants to be attend, so Ramana, please scan this QR code. You get all the 3-day backup videos and drive links. It's a new, and Monday onwards we'll start the program. Basic Python, these string functions, we try to cover them. And also just this is what I take all the previous workshops in generative AI. So in upcoming, I'm planning to planning to introduce a lot of fantastic workshops, which it's more powerful because I doing hard work for all the new advanced concepts, guys. So stay tuned for upcoming classes. I'm sharing these slides. You can refer if you want to migrate to Java model, Hugging Face, NLP, RAG, 3UI, Stable Diffusion, and many more generative AI LLM ops. I'm gonna. So there's a new lot of things, guys. Lot of things. Just and fabulous sessions. So, what is the main problem, my students? You guys are attended, but you're not able to comment in the YouTube video. So, when you comment, so it would be great, and I would appreciate your time. So, thank you. You can reach out to me on NareshIT.com and my LinkedIn profile. So, I hope my existing students not required for new freshers. If anyone joined for the first time, this is all those things we done. So the last thing which I expected from you is, let me go to my GitHub, the students who are with me. If you have really you liked it, so I want you to just team like it and comments, guys. Because comments would be nowadays people are listening on the comments rather than person. So like and comments is must. All right. So can I just commit changes? and just go back and try this. Can you do it, everyone? So the last part from your side is like and comment. Like and comment. So might be if comment is not activated, so you can do it after the class. So any questions which I wanted to help you? So thank you so much, guys. Thank you. And we'll catch you in any course. I'm conducting new course which beginning from tomorrow. We just covered 3 days demo. So that's why if you take, if you scan this, guys, Narendra, you please scan this QR code. In this QR code, you join to WhatsApp community. So this is 3 days demo video. Please watch it. How I train all those things, and then software installations. I want to follow these installations, and then it'll start. It's a new batch, new program. It's a 3 to 4 months program, and data. This part in data science and Gen AI prompt engineer, I might take new batch in upcoming days, maybe next week and after 1 week. But right now, I just handle because most students from these things. All right. Yeah. Okay, Ramana, any question? Let me unmute you. This participant and I've learned new topics. So where we get recording of the session. So Prabhuji, it's in YouTube link, and I'll share this link. You will get recording from here. Ramana, unmute you. Please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So the thing is like 5:30 p.m. definitely not a possible time.
Yeah, see, whenever possible. So maybe you need to wait for another batches, like might be the new batch starts on morning 10:30 a.m. So if possible, you can. That is data science with Gen AI and prompt engineering.
Yeah. So one more question for Gen AI. Do I need to learn all these machine learning data science concepts?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
So when you
Let me tell you why I'm saying without you with the LangChain, you can build a GPT, but in the LangChain, there is a parameter we use, like what is learning rate, weighted decay. So there's a lot of parameters, you never know it. And you can't understand by listen from anywhere. So these concepts are come from machine learning and NLP and transformers, architecture. So these things you must require. If you complete it somewhere, then it would be good. If not, then it would be required.
so in your generative training, so you start from scratch or directly Gen AI will start?
No, man, it's a 6 months course. I start from scratch level, zero level.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So if I
that you are
start,
going to start next month?
maybe my team will get to know. You need to connect to admin. You will
Okay.
get posts from NareshIT. You can just reach out to them.
Okay.
Okay. You got the practical. You understand today's session, Raman? Okay. Does anyone has any question? Nice. Prabhu, I shared the recording. Please find out. So thank you so much, team. We spend almost like 2 hours 45 minutes, and if I reduce all introductions, it's 2.5 hours solid timing. Thank you so much. And I think how many of them got front end? Anyone? Anyone got? Or still? Humad, do you try? Yes. Okay, no problem. You replying? Rohit, you got? Okay. Good way. Thank you, sir, for great. Prabhu, you got? Rohit, you got? Okay, I hope my students you got this. No problem. Excellent. See you on tomorrow's session. And okay, so don't forget to like and comment. Just comment option will activate after maybe some time. So maybe you can go for it. Thank you guys and have a good day and happy weekend. Thanks. So Arif, oh great man, you are with me till 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Excellent. Okay, so guys, this is all I shared the GitHub file and this notes also I shared. Everything I shared. It's just, oh, I think notes is empty. That's okay. Let me stop. Good day and bye and happy weekends. Bye.